My life is a living testimony that God exists, and He is indeed awesome and worthy to be praised. I am more than a conqueror. God brought me out of so many things. My life is a reflection of Him, His goodness, and mercy. I am here to make a boast in God and to encourage you to never give up on Him, and He will never give up on you. I could recall my very first encounter with God's grace, and my family's structure changed at the blink of an eye. And in those days, single-parent households were perceived in a negative light. Everyone, including relatives, would gossip and predict what they think would happen to the children in what they referred to as a broken home. Bottom line, the children can and would never be successful. I was in Form 5 when I had to go through the ordeal. Being the oldest, I was now forced to grow up with the volume of responsibilities trusted upon me. I felt like God did not like me, that He was not there for me and my family. I was going through a deep state of depression. I had to repeat Form 5 that year. I kept wondering, thinking that I was created for a divine purpose. I was not ordinary, wasn't I? But had to be extraordinary. I must be. God must have a plan for my life. So one day, I took up my Bible and I began to pray. I started to read and meditate on His words. I even at that age started to learn so many psalms by rote. Favorites being Psalm 1, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Psalm 23, which starts, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. 27, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Psalm 91, which starts, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. These were all the beginnings or starting of some of my favorite psalms. I was no longer afraid or discouraged. I found Jesus. He became my best friend. I would pray unceasingly and visualize myself kneeling at His feet. As I began to grow spiritually, I knew then and there that it doesn't matter what people say or think of you. What matters is what you think of yourself, and most importantly, what God knows. He knows that you are. He has a plan for each and every one of us. God is in control. He is a living, fighting proof. He's always fighting for you. He fights your battles. I bear testimony of this. Even when the devil or the enemies try to stop me, my God makes them confused and flee. Every battle I had, and there were quite a few in my lifetime thus far, were fought for me. Isaiah 54 says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. God's plans for you are good. He is bigger than any problem, greater than any sickness, and more powerful than whatever is trying to stop you. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope. What is important is for us to remember, according to Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Just always do your best, and God will do the rest.